Call the meeting to order, please, and have the roll call.
Okay, Gary Mallory.
Here.
Jeff Davis,
Here.
Art Ruiz,
Here.
Jim Huffman, Chet Trutzel,
Here.
Bob Houston. Okay.
We have- Everybody read the minutes from the last meeting as published.
Motion to approve the minutes. This is Art.
All right, Art made a motion, Jeff seconded, or the mayor seconded, first or something. Two of you did it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Unanimous. Engineering status report.
I'll give you the status report that I received from Wilson and Company. Basically, they supplied, we had a meeting with them yesterday. Yesterday's meeting, we went through the preliminary plans, which is the 60% complete set of plans. We discussed those and we made some adjustments, and they're moving forward with the project. They have planned to have in the next 2 to 3 weeks the right-of-way plans completed, and then in March they'll have final plans completed for the project. They will be doing this next month hydraulic analysis of the bridge, and they're going to be out on the Graham property boring for where the bridge has to go to know what the subsurface conditions are. I got approval from the Grahams to be on the property and to be able to cut down some trees and then make our bores. Then they'll be finishing that and getting to the right-of-way plans and the right-of-way documents. We made a decision on the type of bridge we were going to install. We decided to go with a precast bridge, a con-span bridge that would span the 72 feet necessary to span the creek that is there. They also provided an estimate. The estimate currently stands, it says opinion of probable cost, stands at $10,300,000 and some change. That does not include right-of-way. Right-of-way is somewhere between 10 and 15% of that. So you're looking at another million and a half, at least, in right-of-way costs for this segment. And so that's where the plans stand at this point. I also received the bids for trees. I don't know if you've discussed this before, but what's that?
No, I hadn't, but I was going to ask you about it.
Yeah, it's just shy of $5,000 to get all the trees removed and get the stumps ground. So that's what that was, and so that's where we stand at. Happy to answer any questions you have.
Yeah, Greg, this is Gary. I have one question, and you may have said it and I didn't hear it. The precast concrete bridge, how long is that thing going to be?
72 feet.
72. And that'll cover all that low water area.
They'll cover one of the creeks.
One. Okay. What about the other one?
The other ones will be box culverts.
Okay, that's what I missed. Any questions for Greg, anybody? Thank you
I have
very
a
much.
question
Whoops, yes, Alexa.
for me. Hey, Greg, the tree removal, can that be done any time of the year?
Yes.
Okay. So with that update, and I know that you guys said you wanted it done as soon as possible. I know that the mills were supposed to be moving out in November-ish time. They're in the middle of, the build job. I'd like to reach out to them and go ahead and get that scheduled if it's okay with the board.
I don't have a problem with it. Anybody else?
That's fine.
Works out for them, that'd be fine. Okay, Alexa. Okay. Anyone else got any questions for Greg? Thank you very much, sir. Financial report. Bill?
All right, Mr. Chairman, hold on a minute. Everybody hear me okay? I think so. Okay. Included in your packet today, I'll cover first is the Belton-Cass Regional Transportation Development District budget for 2020 revised and 2021. You remember that at the beginning of the year, we developed a proposed budget that did not include the 500,000 that was going to the city in the current year. It was rather proposed in 2021. So that requires a budget revision, which is.
Hey, Bill, before you go on any further, if everyone could hit their mute, then it may help with the feedback.
Now we're getting a little feedback from somebody who's got listening to it on the phone and on the computer.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll kind of start again. We've got a revised 2020 budget. And we've got a proposed 2021 budget. The 2020 revised budget simply is revised to include or incorporate the $500,000 in funding provided to the city of Belton earlier this year. The 2021 proposed budget, as we noted in the prior year, we're in the process of determining the capital allocation for certain potential projects. So we've really put our project costs for the coming year at 2020 at 500,000. So as you note that there's two budgets in your document, the 2020 revised and the 2021. Both of those require approval. I do anticipate the 2021 will be subject to revision later in the year as we get farther along on our projects. I'll stand for any questions on the budget.
Any questions for Bill on the budget?
Mr. Chairman, I think we should accept that separately from the treasurer's reports.
Yes, sir. Is there a motion to accept the 2020 revised budget?
So moved.
Second? I need a second to approve the revised budget.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Unanimous. Need a motion to approve the 2021 proposed budget.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous. Both those documents are approved, Bill.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So
Now, do you have
two
anything else,
sets-
sir?
Yes, sir, I do. You've got two sets of financials for both October and November. I'm going to go ahead and if I can grab the right one here. I apologize for the delay here. Here we go. The November financial statements are before us. I would note that our cash balance, because we haven't been here for a couple of months, we're about $1.2 million in cash. That doesn't count the surplus fund. We do have a little bit of a lower, but all these financials were sent out to the board in advance of the meeting today. So we're going to end the year in a strong financial position from a cash perspective. Our year-to-date revenue through the November 30th period was a little over 1.173. And you'll note from the budget we just approved, that's right in line with our forecast. So we feel pretty good, especially coming through COVID, in terms of how we performed year over year. At this time last year, our revenue was $1,052,000, and this year it's $1,173,000. Now, a little bit of that is coming through sales tax revenue, but the vast majority of that increase is from the surplus received from the terminated TIF earlier in the year. I don't believe there's any unusual or unique payments in this month's or October's amounts, but I'll need a motion to approve the payments and the reports as issued for both months. I think they can be done together, Mr. Chairman.
Move to approve the payments to be made.
Looks like we might have lost our chairman here for a minute off the call. I don't see his name any longer.
Well, I'll go ahead and second it anyway, so when it comes
Okay.
back.
Becky, is he in the waiting room?
No, not yet. Not seeing it. I'm just got another one. Okay. Huh. It wasn't showing up.
We've got somebody coming in on an iPhone. That might be him, Becky.
Yeah. Admitted. All right, there he is.
No.
Bill, did you have anything else for us?
No, Mr. Chairman, I presented both months and we had a motion by Chet and a second by Mayor Davis pending your call for the question.
Call for the question. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Unanimous approval.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Legal counsel.
Mr. Chairman, we don't have anything to report this month.
Oh, that's good. We're not being sued. Development,
Not yet.
development activity. Carolyn?
You're muted, Carolyn.
Okay, I'm unmuted. Thank you so
There
much.
you go.
So wanted to let y'all know that there is some activity occurring at the former Taco Bueno building, and more details will come forward soon. I did want to bring to everybody's attention, if you haven't seen it, the Kansas City Business Journal. So definitely proud to have made the Kansas City Business Journal list of top 10 real estate deals for 2020 with the Chewy.com deal. We were just out at Southview Commerce Center today and met with the owners of BoxyCharm. So BoxyCharm will be opening the second quarter of 2021, and Chewy will be opening the third quarter of 2021. And while I know it's not in the TDD, we all know that the capital investment and jobs will have a great impact on the TDD. So that's all I have.
Super. Any new business comments from the board? There being none, a motion to adjourn is in order.
So moved.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Good day. Thank you very much. Bye.
Merry Christmas, everybody.